Hello, welcome to Six Figures Guys, the channel that brings you the lifestyle, latest news, and gist about your favorite celebrities, millionaires, and billionaires. In today's video, we will be revealing to you some engaging facts you do not know about Lala Anthony and Carmelo Anthony's relationship. Before we dive in deep, let's talk about the early life of Lala. Alani Nicole is popularly known as Lala Anthony Nee Vasquez, born on June 25, 1982, in New York City, US. She is an American television personality, author, producer, businesswoman, and actress. She's a celebrity who's loved by everyone in her industry because of the sincere heart she has towards all of them. She's a loving soul, as said in an interview with one of her friends, and she is an expert when it comes to building relationships with people. But what happened to Lala Anthony recently has got everyone talking because she filed a divorce paper to her husband Carmelo Anthony after 11 years of marriage. How could a friendly and loving soul like Lala have done that? Has she changed her character, or she? Well, that's why we're here to give you mind-blowing gist about the unanswered questions you have. So sit down, relax, and follow the vibe with us. As far as we can remember, Lala back in her high school days was known for being the cool, confident, and well-known girl among her mates. All of her friends are mostly guys, and it happened that none of them asked her out or asked her to the prom with them. It seems some of these things had led her to be inexperienced when it comes to relationship matters, as stated in one of her books. She said that the first time she ever fell in love turned out into a social disaster. Lala was only 17 years when she met a DJ in Howard during one of her visits to Howard, together with her mom. She fell in love with him, and since the DJ showed interest in her, they started dating. As time goes on, their relationship grew stronger. Lala had to secure an academic scholarship to study in Howard. Their relationship turned from spending all their time together to avoiding her calls. Lala, in her efforts to secure their relationship, pulled many tricks to him, like claiming to be in an emergency or claiming to be seriously ill just to get her lover's satisfaction or attention. But all this was to no avail. Lala later discovered that the DJ owns a child with someone else. Their relationship later crumbled down. She tried to hold on to the relationship but left with no option but to leave the relationship and learn lessons from these two relationships she had, and promised herself not to love anyone as she would love herself. In 2003, Lala, already at the peak of her profession, was co-hosting a show on MTV TRL. She met with another DJ, also a co-host, and they became very close and shared a lot of quality time. Lala has all that she needed, from her house to her fancy car and other pleasures, all these excluding a companion. So she would tell Clue multiple times to hook her up with a guy. Clue has always been turning in nonchalant responses to Lala until the last time Lala asked, and it was the same time Carmelo chatted him up. To him, it was a nice matchmaking. Carmelo Anthony is a professional basketball player for the Portland Trail Blazers who was born on May 29, 1984. Even though the idea seems bad to Lala, it marked the beginning of a new chapter in Lala's history. This brings us to the engaging facts we found about Lala and Carmelo's relationship. Their first meeting. DJ Clue has one of his hosting gigs and Lala accompanied him. Coincidentally, Carmelo was present in the same club Lala was. She went up to him, chatted for a while, and went back to her seat. Carmelo sent her a bottle of champagne, and from there they exchanged contacts. They started chatting on the phone as friends. They have a lot of things in common, from their love for basketball to their city. They both came from Brooklyn, New York. Both ambitious and very driven. Carmelo told her he was 21 years old. Their first kiss. In the summer, when Lala was on a beach to shoot a show with the MTV, and Carmelo flew out there to hang out with Marley, who was filming a music video, he called Lala if they can hang out together. It happens to be their first date in her hotel. They later went out that night, and that's where they had their first kiss. Carmelo's age falsification. They later met in Las Vegas. One of those days they spent there, a security guard stopped them and asked for their IDs, and that's when Lala found out that Carmelo has lied to her. His ID stated that he was only 19 years old. Lala, in her book, said she was shocked. How did he get into a club in New York? How did he send her a bottle of champagne? Who knows if he had told her the truth initially? Maybe they would have gone their separate ways, but at this point, she already liked him. Carmelo's luxury life. Carmelo was not just only a typical teenager, but also a multimillionaire in properties. He owns a lot of cars, and he also owns a private jet. Their early love life story. Carmelo often sends his jet to fly her from New York to Denver every weekend. It grew from seeing her every week to seeing her every day to see her every day. Carmelo proposed to her with a 9-carat diamond engagement ring on Christmas Day 2003. According to her book, they got engaged after a few months of knowing each other. Years passed by. Lala moved to his home, although Carmelo did not inform her parents. She got pregnant and gave birth to their son, Keon Anthony, in 2007, till they had no plans of tying knots together. Their marriage. On July 10, 2010, they made their relationship official. They finally tied knots. It was known to all, and the whole publication portrayed Lala as their eternal fiancé, that she has finally married. They were married by Michael Eric Dyson on July 10, 2010, at Cipriani's in New York before 320 guests including Serena Williams, Sierra, LeBron James, Amaria, Studemine, and of course, Lala's bestie Kim Kardashian. The ceremony was filmed by VH1 and aired as a part of a reality series on the couple titled Lala's Full Court Wedding. Their first separation. In July 2017, it was known they separated due to Carmelo's infidelity. According to online sources, it was known that Carmelo impregnated a lady called Mia Angel Burks. They both met in Chicago, and as reported, it was stated that Carmelo often travels to see her frequently. Mia claimed that he has allegedly been responsible in supporting her finances, but has not been fully there for his child. Despite all these, Lala forgave him and they reconciled in 2018. Lala's health condition. As of 2019, Lala was in Vancouver to film briefly 90210. There she had a medical examination. In her medical examination report, it was discovered that she had an irregular heartbeat. She admitted to the Self magazine and ascribed it to constant worry and lack of sleep after her first medical examination. And it was confirmed again by her doctor in New York, where her doctor recommended to her some medications. She took it for a while and further stopped the medication, saying it drains a lot of energy from her wherever she uses the medication. On June 1st, 2021, she was rushed to the hospital due to the irregular heartbeat she has been suffering from since 2019. Their breakup, early stage. It was during Lala's birthday in June 2019 when another infidelity from Carmelo showed up. He was caught on camera with another woman in southern France named Sarah Smeary, together on a yacht. In response to the photo, Lala posted a heart pierced with an arrow and later deleted it. Although Carmelo, her husband, in a response posted a video that claimed that they were on a business trip and that she is married. Carmelo's post was later refuted. It was revealed that the lady isn't married and that these two just meet in a fashion show a few days before they were spotted on the yacht. Their breakup, final stage. After battling all these infidelities, it seemed Lala's relationship with Carmelo has been infected with trust issues. Lala is still in a relationship with Carmelo despite all this. All this Lala could tolerate until Carmelo's new infidelity resurfaced again, making their relationship reach its breaking point. A woman later revealed to Hollywood Unlocked that Carmelo is the father of her newborn twins. She gave Hollywood Unlocked convincing proofs like receipts and their text messages. It was known through this that Carmelo has been actively involved in her finances, like paying for her accommodation and the likes. The woman further accused Carmelo of not picking up her phone calls and being active as the father of twins she had for him. In response to this, Carmelo said he had recently broken his phone for an unknown explanation. The climax of the whole infidelities and the damage Carmelo has caused in Lala's life. Lala filed a divorce paper against Carmelo, and this brings their relationship as a couple to an end, after enduring with him for the past 11 years. It's kinda sad because it seems it won't be able to trust anyone when it comes to companionship. She tried holding the walls of her marriage, but things went haywire. We wish the two live a happy life afterwards. This brings us to the end of Carmelo Anthony and Lala's relationship. Thank you for journeying with us till the end of this video. Show your love toward us by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. We love you and we hope to see you in the next video. See you soon.